Picture this, you've just met someone, and their charm is like a magnet. They're witty, charismatic, and seem to understand you in a way that makes you feel seen. But under the surface, there's something that doesn't quite add up. Their eyes, perhaps they seem distant, their smiles a bit too rehearsed. Maybe their stories have inconsistencies, or they just say the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's subtle cues like these that can indicate a potential red flag. Now imagine spending more time with this individual. You become closer, sharing secrets, dreams, and vulnerabilities. Yet still, those unsettling feelings linger. Then one day, the facade cracks. The manipulative tactics emerge, the gaslighting, the lies, the complete disregard for your feelings. Suddenly, the charm doesn't seem so charming anymore. It transforms into a haunting memory of a near miss, a brush with danger that you somehow managed to escape. Welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into the unsettling terrain of spotting psychopathic traits. More than just a clinical diagnosis, this journey is about recognizing the warning signs that can keep you safe in a world where not everyone has your best interest at heart. Buckle up, because what we're about to discuss could redefine your understanding of manipulation and survival. Number 1, the enchanting illusionist. When you meet a psychopath for the first time, they can be like a skilled magician, adept at misdirection and creating illusions. But instead of pulling rabbits out of hats, they're pulling you into their web of charm. Their initial charisma is disarming. They're the life of the party, the star of the office, or the person who always seems to have the perfect words. This charm isn't an act. It's a honed skill, and it's designed to disarm you, to put you at ease and to create a bond that feels instant and profound. It's only later that you realize it was all an illusion, a masterful performance aimed at gaining your trust and access to your world. Spotting this red flag is about recognizing that not all that glitters is gold, and that the most dazzling exteriors can sometimes hide the darkest interiors. Number 2, the empath's blind spot. Psychopathy is characterized by a profound lack of empathy, and this can be one of the most glaring red flags of all. But here's the catch. Psychopaths can be so skilled at mimicking empathy that it can be difficult to spot this deficiency. They can parrot what they think empathetic responses should be, but it's all just an act. Imagine being in a situation where someone close to you is hurting. Perhaps it's a moment of grief, a setback, or a simple need for emotional support. Now picture this. The person you turn to for comfort is your new acquaintance, the same person whose charm had initially captivated you. As you pour your heart out, expecting a shoulder to cry on or an understanding ear, you might see a flicker of something amiss in their eyes, a lack of genuine concern, a detachment that's hard to place. That's the telltale sign of a potential psychopath. They do not share in your sorrow, understand your pain, or offer solace in your time of need. Instead, there's a disconcerting coolness, a detachment that leaves you feeling more alone in your vulnerability. Spotting this red flag means acknowledging the importance of genuine emotional connection and recognizing when the empathy you seek is nothing more than a cleverly crafted illusion. Number 3, grandiosity unmasked. Ever met someone who exudes an air of superiority? Someone who seems to believe that the rules, norms, and expectations that apply to everyone else just don't apply to them? Enter the realm of grandiose narcissism, a trait commonly found in psychopathic personalities. This isn't your run-of-the-mill ego. Oh no, this is an inflated sense of self-importance, a conviction of being special or unique, often accompanied by a sense of entitlement. The person with this trait believes that they are above the mundane concerns of ordinary people, exempt from the rules and expectations that govern society. They demand constant admiration and are quick to exploit others to meet their own needs. If you recognize these traits, you're spotting a significant red flag, a sign that someone may not just be self-absorbed, but potentially harboring deeper, psychological issues. Remember, while many with large egos can sometimes be endearingly quirky, the grandiose narcissist is a red flag worth taking seriously. Number 4. The labyrinth of lies. Living with a psychopath is like navigating a labyrinth where every turn reveals another layer of deceit. Psychopathy is often intertwined with pathological lying, a tendency to lie not just occasionally, but as a pervasive and integral part of their interactions. These lies aren't mere white lies or exaggerations. They're often elaborate, detailed fabrications that serve to manipulate, deceive, or harm. Imagine coming home after a long day, anticipating a peaceful evening. But as you settle in, you notice inconsistencies in your partner's stories, excuses for being late, or accounts of events that just don't add up. As you dig deeper, more lies come to light, each one adding another layer of complexity to the tangled web. This isn't just about infidelity or mistrust. It's about recognizing a pattern of deceit that can permeate every aspect of your life. Spotting this red flag means acknowledging that the person you thought you knew might just be a stranger and safeguarding your emotional well-being by distancing yourself from their manipulative narratives. Number 5. The duality of superficiality and obsession. Psychopaths often present a dual-sided nature. On one hand, they can be superficially charming and disarmingly pleasant. On the other, they can be intensely obsessive and dangerously possessive. This duality can be disorienting, making it challenging to recognize the warning signs. For instance, consider someone who appears to be your friend, engaging in friendly banter, sharing laughter, and seeming to care about your well-being. But then there are moments when they cross boundaries, becoming jealous of your other friendships or trying to dictate your choices. It's a jarring contrast. Spotting this red flag means understanding that beneath the veneer of camaraderie, there might lurk a desire for control that can morph into obsession and even menace. It's about recognizing that not all close relationships are as wholesome as they may initially appear. Number 6. The blurred lines of responsibility. Navigating the complexities of life requires a sense of responsibility towards oneself and others. However, this fundamental aspect of human interaction is where psychopathic tendencies often falter. People with psychopathic traits tend to evade accountability, whether it's failing to fulfill commitments, avoiding chores, or shirking their duties. The common thread is a lack of genuine concern for the consequences of their actions. Imagine being in a group project or shared responsibility. You rely on your teammate to contribute their part, but they let you down, leaving you scrambling to make up for their shortfall. In a closer setting like a relationship, it might mean broken promises, unmet expectations, and a sense of betrayal. Spotting this red flag involves recognizing that consistent irresponsibility is not just an annoying quirk, but a sign of a deeper disregard for the needs and feelings of those around them. Number 7. The shadow of impulsivity. Psychopathic traits often include a degree of impulsivity, which can manifest in various forms of irresponsible or reckless behavior. This pattern disregards the potential consequences and risks involved, often causing harm to oneself or others. Picture this. You're in a calm, composed environment, perhaps in a quiet neighborhood or a peaceful room. Suddenly, amidst this tranquility, there's a jarring burst of chaotic energy, a loud noise or a reckless action that shatters the peace. Whether it's a sudden outburst, a rash decision, or a careless move, this moment of impulsivity stands out as a stark contrast to the surrounding environment. Spotting this red flag isn't about labeling someone as inherently problematic. It's about recognizing that impulsivity can be a precursor to more serious behavioral issues, urging you to exercise caution and maintain a safe distance. Recognizing these 7 red flags is akin to arming yourself with a shield against the unseen forces of manipulation. While spotting these traits doesn't confirm a psychopathic diagnosis, it does serve as a reminder to approach certain individuals with heightened awareness and caution. From the superficial charm of the illusionist to the unnerving lack of empathy, each sign is a piece of a complex puzzle. And when considered together, they form a compelling picture of potential danger. Remember, your intuition is a powerful ally. If something feels off, if a sense of unease lingers, it's not a sign to dismiss, but a signal to investigate further. It's about prioritizing your emotional and mental well-being and ensuring that the people you interact with are as genuine as they appear. Have you ever encountered someone who displayed these traits? Share your experiences in the comments. Your story might resonate with others who've had similar encounters. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support. Stay tuned for more insightful mental health videos. Until next time, prioritize your mental health and well-being. Take care.